I thank the gentleman, and Mr. Chairman, I strongly support H.R. 1644. I think it's really important that sometimes we actually talk to people who work in coal country, people who live in coal country, people who have generationally been part of coal mining. Too often, I come to this floor in America's House and I hear all of these different things that are going on. And you want to talk about health? Let's talk about the health of our economy. Let's talk about the tens of thousands of jobs that will be lost because of more regulations. We know that commodity prices will fluctuate. The one thing we know for sure is that regulation will not. It will forever put a price tag on this product that will make it impossible for it to compete on the open market. And yet we'll sit here and we'll talk about things that really aren't true, and we'll say it in a manner that we say, this is so bad. This product is so horrible. Do you realize what it's doing? And my answer to them is yes, I do. It employs tens of thousands of Americans. These are not, by the way, Republican jobs. These are Democrat jobs for the most part. These are American jobs. These are red, white, and blue jobs. This is about a product that has been the workhorse of American energy. This is what makes it possible for America to compete anywhere in the world because of low energy. I would just ask my friends, while it may become a political issue and it may seem like it's a great talking point, you need to walk in those communities. You need to go into those schools. You need to go into those towns. You need to go into those homes. You need to go into those minds. You need to look into the faces and the eyes of the people that bring this tremendous product out of the ground and tell them what they've been doing generationally is horrible for the country. You need to tell them that the way they've been making a living, the way they've been putting a roof over the heads of their children, the way they've been putting food on the table for their kids, the way they've been putting clothes on their backs, and the way they've been preparing for their future is bad. You have acted terribly in doing this, and we need to spank you. Really, minor adjustments, 475 modifications. That's not minor, that's major. That makes the cost of this product go off the charts. And it doesn't matter that it changes anything. This is one promise the president kept. When he was candidate running for this office, he said, if you want to continue to make coal or make power, make electricity by using coal-fired plants, you can do that, but I will bankrupt you. He's kept that promise. Promise made, promise kept. He's turned his back on over 250,000 people who depend on coal for their livelihood. He's turned his back on an America that's looking to take advantage of gifts that were given to us by God, natural resources. We have not turned our back on health. We have not turned our back on the future of our children. But we also will not turn our back on onerous regulations that do nothing to make it better for our people. All we're asking for is to take a really good look at this. The Stream Protection Plan, that doesn't make sense. The Clean Power Plan didn't make sense. It makes sense to some because it will put them out of business and say, hey, fine, we need to do this to really hurt folks.
Yield an additional minute.
Was recognized for 1 minute.
I thank the gentleman, but really it comes down to this. We're at a crossroads in this country. We have to present really bold visions of where we think the country should be going. We need to talk about policies that are going to make America stronger. We need to talk about policies that put Americans back to work. We need to talk about policies that the American people can look at and say, you know what, there is a clear difference. There is a new day coming for America. There is a new way to run the government. There is a new way to look at regulations and understand that these aren't helping. They're hurting. So I just ask all of my colleagues to very strongly support H.R. 1644. Do the right thing for America. Forget about whether you wear a red shirt or a blue shirt. Think about the red, white, and blue that we stand for every day. I thank you, gentlemen. I yield back.
Gentleman's